Okay, a few just need to knows and a bit of an introduction to the forensic toxicology lab in which you're going to be trying to identify the pill found in Anna's stomach. So during this lab, you are going to be testing the pill found in Anna's stomach as well as four common potential identities for that pill, including acetylsalicylic acid, it's a tough one, which is aspirin, acetaminophen, which is also known as Tylenol, oxycodone, and ecstasy. Now, two of these are common over-the-counter legal painkillers. Oxycodone is also a legal painkiller, although you have to have a prescription for it. It's an opioid. It's very, very powerful. And then there's also ecstasy, which is not legal, but it's commonly found on college campuses. So these are some possibilities, and so you're going to be testing each of those. And each one of those different drugs can be found in one of these little tubs right here. So you're going to be setting up your lab notebook. You're going to be putting together a table. So you're going to have these rows in your table, and then you're going to have a different column, a new column for each of these substances. So each of the four substances will have its own column. We're going to be recording results, observations, etc. in your lab journal. This should be a pretty decent-sized table in your lab journal. So gather equipment and supplies as directed. Use your teacher and follow the instructions provided by your teacher. Those are available on this sheet right here. So I'm going to make myself bigger here for the video. Oh, no, come back. What's happening? There we go. All right, so pick one of these up. These are your procedure instructions for this lab. Those are going to be up at the front of the room, as well as all of the materials that you're going to need to collect, which are going to be available up here. What you're actually going to be mixing your substances with various tests and indicators is in one of these. This is a little well plate. It's got a lid. All right, make sure that you don't lose the lid. And so there's these little wells here, and you're going to be adding just a small amount, just like a little end of a scupula full of each substance to these wells. So you're going to be adding, you won't need the sixth one actually, but you're going to be adding, for example, maybe the aspirin in this column, the acetaminophen in this one, the oxycodone here, and the ecstasy here, and then the unknown substance, which is your fifth one, you're going to be adding in the fifth column. And then in each of these four rows, you're going to be testing them with something different. So the things you're going to be actually testing them with are found in these little dropper bottles. So you're going to do a pH test with the pH indicator to figure out what the pH is. You're going to be using some acid. You're going to add some acid and see how they react to that. Write down your observations. Make sure, like, are they fizzing? Are they bubbling? What are they doing? You're also going to just add water, see how they react to water. And then finally, this is a change to the procedure, so note this. You're not going to be using ferric nitrate. We're going to use iodine instead. So this dark bottle, this is for iodine. That's the other one you're going to be testing with. So not ferric nitrate. So like I said before, the different substances are in these little tubs. To get them and take them to your table or the lab station you're working at, you're going to scoop some of it, just a little bit, into one of these weigh boats. These weigh boats are labeled, like this one is labeled ecstasy, if you can see that there. So that's how you get those. You'll take a look at them, you'll put them on some black construction paper and observe them and write down your observations, and then just follow the procedure sheet here, and then make sure that you clean up. Please clean this up as thoroughly as you possibly can in the sinks before returning it up to the front. If you have done a good job of keeping track of your substances, you know what they are, you can return them. If you think you are not sure which one was which and you got them confused, then just go ahead and dump what you've got, right? If you have any leftover substances, only return them to the tub if you are very confident that you know that you did not mix them up and you know what they are, okay? So as long as you kept them in your little trays, you can dump your remainder from your tray back in there. Anything else that you've used, just dump it. So as long as you're keeping things in your trays, it should be good and organized. If you need any help or have any questions, let me know and I will help you out.